Need God to act? Welcome to Seeking God with Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. And our verse for today is Isaiah 64:4. From of old, no one has heard or perceived by the ear, no eye has seen a God besides you who acts for those who wait for him. Need God to act? He will, and he already is. Lots of times we don't necessarily see it. We don't see things from God's perspective and see that he actually is working. He actually is doing things. And that sometimes our timing is not his timing. When he acts, we can be assured that he will act at exactly the right time. And that is hard for us to take in because we always want everything now or yesterday. We don't want to wait, for him to act. But he has a perfect timing for everything that he does. And it may not seem that way to us, but ultimately it's left to us to wait. We have to wait on him because we know he will act, and we pray and ask him to act, but we trust that his divine right timing is the correct timing, and trust that he will come through even if we're not seeing it yet, and will come through in possibly a different way than way we're anticipating. Lots of times I know from personal experience that what happened wouldn't have been what I would have chosen, but it ends up being better than what I would have chosen. And that can look in a variety of different ways, but lots of times, one of the things, that I remembered from when we were moving and it took over a year and a half for our house to sell, we did a lot of waiting and praying and waiting. And in that time period, we had to trust that actually the right place for us wasn't available yet. There were other details in the process that weren't ready yet. And there are so many details that we can possibly fathom all of the different factors that he is actually weaving together into his perfect timing. And I know that you can probably look back over your life and see some of that same thing. See those times when you wanted it now, it didn't end up happening then, and you ended up with something better. And those are more tangible, obvious examples. But if he can do that in those instances, he can do that in even bigger instances that you're worried about and stressing about. He is still in control no matter what. And he will act. You just have to wait. And pray, ask God to show you how he's acting already, because he is. It may not be in that particular spot you're looking for it, but he's already doing things. And if you're having trouble hearing God speak to you, I want to help you see why that could be happening and how to connect more deeply with Him. The link to the free gift, the Seeking God ebook, is healthturnaroundcoaching.com/seeking-God. And that link is also in the email, if you got this off of an email or, around the video. And under, over, depending on your platform you're watching this on. So I wanted to wrap us up with Everlasting God, because this came to mind as I'm thinking about waiting on God. And if you don't know it, feel free to just listen. If you do, I do expect you to sing along in the background. Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Our God, you reign forever. Our hope, our strong deliverer. You are the everlasting God, the everlasting God. You do not faint, you won't grow weary. You're the defender of the weak. You comfort those in need. You lift us up on wings like eagles. Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Let His strength rise in you this week. I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.